And now, Freelance Heroism presents Dragon Heist.
Hey everybody, welcome to Freelance Heroism. My name is Deese.
And I'm Rachel.
And before we even get started, we just want to say thank you to everyone out there who donates at the Patreon, in particular those who donate at the producer tier. Rachel, would you like to let us know who they are?
I would love to. We want to say thank you to Duncan, Nate, Breakmeister, Rebecca, Orient_Tiger, and Chris Sones. Thank you so much, you guys.
You help us make a better show for everyone. We really, really appreciate it. And a big round of applause to all of you.
I'm not doing an applause sound effect.
Now imagine that like 1,000 times.
Okay.
Maybe 2,000. Who knows? But not 3.
No, not
Not
3.
3.
Okay.
So what you want to talk about, Rachel?
I kind of wanted to talk about how you have been playing Ghost of Tsushima, which I have raved about in the past because it is an incredible game. And
in all fairness, I pitched it to you back in the day before you got it because I wanted to play it, but I didn't have a PlayStation. This is a long time ago. Maybe you've forgotten.
I guess so.
But I've been wanting to play Tsushima for a really long time. When I saw the trailer come out back in, I don't know, a long time ago. And it was that and Ghostline Tokyo had come out at the same. They had announced the trailers at the same time. I'd seen both of them, and I got the titles mixed up, and I didn't remember which was which. But I remember. Anyway, it doesn't matter because Ghost and then Tokyo Tsushima. I was whatever. So then a while had passed by, and some people were talking about how they couldn't wait to play Tsushima, and I was like, what the hell? I remember I was like, is that the one with the weird monsters? And so I looked it up, and I was like, oh shit, that's the samurai one. And then I went and ranted to everyone about how I was so upset I didn't have a PS4 so I could play this game. Little did I know, this is before they even announced the PS5. I think it was still rumor mills at this point. And then when you got it and you were able to play it and you were talking about you completed it, like 100%ed it, you did all the side quests and everything. I was so jealous that I didn't get to play it. And I was like, don't spoil this for me. Don't you fucking spoil this for me. And now I have it. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. It's exactly what I was hoping for.
Good.
It's very good.
Good.
The acting is great.
Yes.
There's one thing about the PS5 version that's a little weird. The faces on people who are main characters in the game and the main character's face are different. The quality on your character model is bonkers. Like your character model is unfucking believably good. And then when you look at other people standing next to you in a scene, they're not bad, but they're not even close to as good as the main character. So there is a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Why isn't that person look as good as this person? I don't know. Maybe it's just me that notices it, but that being said, when you're riding around in nature, holy shit.
Yeah, I love just like riding the horse around and just looking at the
How great is the horse?
scenery. I love that horse.
What'd you name the horse?
I think I called him God, what's the name of the horse from Shadow of the Colossus?
Aggro?
Yeah, I just started calling him Aggro.
They let you choose a name at the beginning. Where you get to like select one of 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's like Koba or Kuba or something like that.
That's right, yeah.
And so I was really like excited to have like a horse companion that I had with me all the time. Because I had that with Roach back in the Witcher 3. And Roach is a little weird as far as horse. This might not be about Tsushima anymore. This intro might be about horse companions.
Horses. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so first horse companion that I think everyone knows is Epona. Epona, depending on how you want to pronounce it. The horse from Legend of Zelda, right?
I haven't played a Zelda game.
As far as horse companions go.
Okay.
Don't at me, you fuck. I'm right. That being said, this is an okay horse.
Mm-hmm.
Not great, not the worst, but not my favorite by a long shot. And then who's the next horse? Aggro was the next big one from Shadow Colossus.
Love Aggro.
I love Aggro as a character, but control-wise, Aggro's a piece of shit.
That's fair.
Aggro does not listen.
I think part of the reason why I love Aggro so much is that Shadow of the Colossus is such a lonely game that really your only constant companion is that horse.
Oh, that fucking bridge. Don't.
Oh my no.
Yeah. Okay, so Aggro.
Yeah, you need to call. That's the only thing you say in the whole game is you just yell for your horse.
Yeah. I mean, a great horse as a character because of the isolation. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
And also he's there to pick you up when you get all wiggly with the shadow stuff.
That's
he's like, oh god, and he's just like, he meets you back at the temple. He's like, dude, you did it again. But that's a pretty cool horse. Lord of the Rings, he's not a playable horse, but Sam's pony, Bill, from Lord of the Rings, pretty fantastic. Though I will say, not really a horse as much as he's a pony, but you know, there is Shadowfax, who's from Lord of the Rings, who's the king of horses.
He is the king of horses.
I mean, that's literally what he is. He's the king of horses. And Gandalf stole him from the Rohirrim like they weren't gonna fucking notice. Like he just took that shit. He's like, I'm a wizard. I take shits. I take them. But those are pretty good horses. And then what's the next one? Roach, right?
Yeah.
Roach from The Witcher, who I think we've all acknowledged is a very nice horse, but does not perform well under pressure. For a long time, he wouldn't cross bridges because of the graphical nature of how it changes from ground to bridge. So he would not be able to cross bridges. So you'd have to get off your horse, walk across the bridge, and then call him, and he'd run over to the other side. Swear to God.
Okay.
Weird. But they fixed it, but every so often when they update a patch or something like that, it comes back. And so if he's not bridge compatible, I don't think he can be a number one horse. Right?
That's fair. That's fair.
Bridge compatibility to me is important in a horse.
I would agree with that.
It's like a car that can't cross bridges. You're like, oh, that seems bad. That being said, on Tsushima, the horse is so fucking good. The controls on the horse is so good.
Yes.
It's unbelievable the kind of places I'll take this fucking horse. I do shit on this horse that I would never do in another game. This horse is top tier grade A S+ horse.
Yes.
Right? Gold standard.
Yeah.
Platinum. Yeah.
No, I love that horse.
I was standing on the edge of a mountain, and I called the horse, not thinking about it. He rode right up, stood on the edge of the mountain. I'm never mounting that horse in any other game. Because when you turn, he's going to take a step and you're going to fall off the fucking mountain.
Right.
I didn't even think about it with this guy. This is what kind of brought that to my attention, is that I was standing right on the edge of this massive cliff. I called the horse, I jumped right on him, and then rotated in a spot and got away from the cliff. And I did it without thinking about it. And immediately after doing it, I was like, holy shit, I could have fallen off that cliff. And I was like, this horse handles like a dream. He's so good. Yeah.
No, he's really good. You can get like different saddles and stuff for him too in the game.
Yep, I have a black one right now.
Nice.
Very cool.
Can I want to list a future horse that I'm excited about.
You're talking about the moose horse?
I'm talking about the weird ox horse from Elden Ring.
Yep, I need the one that runs up mountains.
Yes. Okay. I'm excited for that.
You think that horse is going to be better?
I don't know. I don't know
how you can get better than the Tsushima horse. I'm honestly. Oh, there was the horse from cowboy game, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh man, I want to play that.
You don't.
Oh no.
No, I mean it's not bad. It's not bad.
Okay.
Everyone loves that game so much. It's not bad. The pacing on that game is nightmarish. So fucking slow and fucking. Ugh. I mean, it's great and it's beautiful. And if you can get into the cowboy mindset for a little while, then you can play it totally well. There's poker in it. You can just kind of. But Jesus Christ, that horse is not the same.
Okay.
It's not the same.
I don't think the Elden Ring horse is going to be as good as the Tsushima horse, because I don't think FromSoft has ever done like a mount in a game. So like I'm not like, oh, it's gonna be awesome. I think it'll be good, but I don't think it'll be.
I heard some of the developers, they were talking about Elden Ring, and they were talking about how they think that it's going to be more popular than the Dark Souls series because of its open worlded kind of nature and how you can kind of do things in different ways. And so like Dark Souls has a little bit of that where you can kind of go where you want, but it's sort of brutal if you do.
Yes.
It punishes you pretty heavily for trying to go too far out of the area where you're supposed to be, kind of.
True.
So, but in this one, they say that there's literally like no rhyme or reason to wait. There's like on the ground, they'll give you kind of like this trail that you can follow. Sort of takes you towards an important thing. But just in the world, out and about, like there will be like a carriage going somewhere. And then you can choose to like rob the carriage, or you can kill the guards, or you can kill the monsters that pull it, or just ignore it entirely. Like there are a bunch of different ways to handle a problem. So they were talking about this castle, this early mission castle or whatever, where you can choose to go in through the front and just kind of combat it, or you can try to stealth your way around the back. It's a little riskier and more dangerous, but less combat oriented. So you can get through there as like a caster, or so you can kind of adapt your methodology for how to do something based on what class you're playing. And they said that you can just kind of bypass entire segments of the game and come back to them later. Sometimes you're just walking down the map and a world event will happen.
Man, I'm so excited for Elden Ring.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I don't know. I want to see some gameplay of it before I make too many decisions about whether or not I'll be into it.
Yeah, I'm surprised because like a year ago when the second trailer came out or whatever, they had a release date of January 2022, and that's still the release date.
Yeah.
I was sure it was going to get pushed back.
Well, I think they were so close to doing a release perfect, and then I think they fucked it up. Okay, so don't take this as any shitting. I'm not shitting on the game.
Okay.
Right? But developers have this tendency to announce a game before it's even begun being programmed.
True.
Which I think is a mistake, because all it does is make people angry, right? If they don't know it exists, they can't be angry. They're just like, what are they working on? You might be curious, or like, when's the next game coming? Like fucking Bethesda, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing? Why are they announcing games before they even have a damn model? Like fucking Metroid for Nintendo did the same thing. They announced Metroid 4 like at the release of the Switch. And then it was like 1,000 years. It's like and then the game got canceled. It's like, what are you doing? I don't understand what is the impetus to announce a game 6 years before it's released?
I don't know.
Are people gonna ride the hype train for 6 years? Are you serious? Just tell me when you're close. Like, give me a couple months to kind of prepare for it. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, don't just release it out of nowhere and expect everyone. Like, that's silly. But like,
but have more than like a teaser trailer, which usually is just like some music and then maybe like a vista and then the title.
Did you see the Metroid 4 trailer? I say trailer very loosely. All right, they played Metroid kind of drum music in the background, and then it was a cloud, and then the number 4. And then fucking that was it.
That's it.
That was it.
I
was like, get out of here with that shit. And then the game got canceled. So the most that we've seen of the game is the number 4. Ugh. Anyway.
Well, why don't we go ahead and go to this week's episode?
I forgot what we were even doing. We just kind of went on a wild ride through video games. Okay.
So we are back to Dragon Heist this week.
And notice how we didn't tease it for fucking 6 years before we released the episode. The episode was done. Here it is. Right?
Right.
There you go.
All right. Well, this is Dragon Heist, episode 32, Too Drow, Too Furious.
We tried real hard to come up with a better name, but we just didn't have it. We tried. Sorry, guys. We'll get them next time.
All right.
It's going to be rough today, guys. I apologize. Let me just say, before we start this game, keep this in if you could, Rachel. Huh? I'm so fucking tired. I'm so tired. I'm here for you guys, listeners, not for these schmucks. The rest of these douche nozzles. I'm here for you guys. Not these web-footed cock hobbits fucking waddling around trying to D&D. This is for me, and this is between me and you guys.
We love you too, listeners.
Wow.
Listeners out there.
Just remember, listeners, Diesel come lick your butthole for $20. So
right?
You have to pay shipping though, because apparently I only break even at 40.
No. You can do it, but you have to pay for 7 licks. That's the problem.
Or then you get free shipping.
Butthole Prime service.
But I don't want to get licked 7 times.
You don't have a choice. Besides, I ain't never made it without fighting. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, 5, 6, 7.
The world may never know.
God, I hope that's true. This is
you can on the Freelance for Only page.
Now I have to keep in the part where you guys were talking about Amazon. Otherwise, Nate going into that makes no sense.
Oh no! That lucrative Amazon sponsorship that we've been angling for is now fucked.
They sent us a $5 gift card 10 years ago, and we've been working it off since. How am I going to buy my 6 hairbrushes all at once? I'll send one to Nate.
Hey, I can comb my goatee with it. I'll find a use for it.
Oh my God, guys! I'm trying. I'm gonna try to embody this this vibe. But there might be a point where you guys are like, Dees, are you okay? I'm gonna just be over here convulsing, because this will be my 5th or 6th 5-hour energy.
Oh my God,
Jesus!
Yeah. No, that's cool, man. I'm living it up, but this is day 2, so.
Jeez. After half,
you can do 11 before you die.
Is that what it is?
That's what I heard on Dr. House earlier today.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
The world's foremost authority.
He wouldn't lie to me.
No. Though knowing the way your body reacts to those, I don't know that anyone would want to come lick your butthole after a half dozen of them.
Dude, after that, I am Sahara dry. I'm empty. I think I've been drinking water. I'm just trying to get feeling back on my lips.
Rachel, I apologize. I apologize in advance. I really, really do, but you have absolutely no fucking idea how much I need this right now.
Oh, God.
Nate has been in such a shitty mood that literally he can
you have no idea.
He can make anything negative. I told him earlier that Pennsylvania flipped, Georgia flipped, and he was like, well, they'll probably all get AIDS or something. And I'm like, what? Probably all of them. From the ballots. They can give you AIDS. I don't know. He was really grumpy for the last couple of days, and I'm trying to deliver every positive bit of voting information I can to him. Check this out, Nate. 16-1. Ballots that are mail-in are blue. They lean blue on a 16-1 basis. 80% is what Biden's pulling in this case.
No. I'm like, oh, what do you mean you don't know? Math, motherfucker. 80% is 76,000.
I know. My brain can do math. My brain is more than capable of doing math. Right now, you can tell me the fucking sky's purple. It's 2020. I don't trust a fucking thing.
Okay, let's play this game before I do worse. So, a shield fucker jumped down out of the place where he was, and now he's all up in my grill, in my hospital, like some kind of, not me. Eloquent as always. I am truly the Walt Whitman of writing today. Ooh, sick burn, Dees. Get him.
No worries. Go ahead and roll initiatives. And then we'll describe the scene.
15, D-Walk.
I also got 15.
Oh.
I got 18.
There we go.
Well, I guess you're gonna not go to jail, me and Rachel. We're gonna spend time in the clink. Me and Rachel are gonna start a gang called the Eastside Ducks. You gotta get a feather tattoo on your cheek.
Are all your shivs corkscrew shaped?
Oh, ew. And also,
Instead of charging 7, y'all charge 5.
So I have a 15. Rachel, do you want to roll off? Or what's your dex?
Just go by who has the highest initiative modifier.
What's your dex?
What's my dex?
Yeah, what's your bonus?
+4.
Okay, you go first. And probably second. And I'll go whenever.
Alrighty. Sounds good. So yes, as you guys walked in, you guys retrieved back to the manor. You guys found the door ajar. Not the door is ajar. The door is ajar. It is open.
It's not a jar. It's a jar.
I listened to the last 30 minutes of the last game already. Yes.
It's not a jar. It's more like a small, I don't know, arrangement of Tupperware.
So.
Without the lids.
You come rushing in, and in front of you, you see a Drow standing there with, of course, with shields himself. If I remember right, you put your shield down under your spear. Then came in Rain and Adria behind you, and that's when the second Drow spoke, and they look up and with a click of pistols. And above them is another Drow. So we'll start with Rain at the highest initiative. Your two companions are tied in the corner, the nurse and Kresk. And go.
What in the hell's the meaning of all this?
9 out of 10 doctors prefer Kresk.
The Drow look at each other and look back at you guys. I was like, main is you got in the way.
Got in the way of what?
They point at Adri, slitting her throat.
I don't even know you guys.
You don't have to. They touch the ears.
That's how off-putting you are. You're so off-putting, they heard about you and wanted to kill you.
Oh, okay.
It was like, God, what
out
a
of the
jerk.
Out of the corner of my mouth, I'm like, you got to stop harassing the baristas at the coffee place. You can't be making fun of them all the time. This is what happens when you piss them off. I see. All right. So I've got 2 pistols drawn on me, correct?
From above, yes.
So here's my thing.
Okay.
As a water genasi, I can shape water, right?
Yes.
Does Kavir have a jar of liquid, maybe left over from one of the heads or something, that's within range of these 2 pistol-wielding Drow?
This is smart. I like where your head's at. If you do it.
I don't like where his head's at. I don't like this. I don't like this shit at all.
Can I guess what you're going to do before you do it? I'll write it to Rachel. I'll write it to Rachel, and then hold on.
Glad he's writing it.
Okay. All right. Sent. Hands up. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's liquid in the jars around.
Okay, I'd like to use my shape water transmutation cantrip to fling that water at their pistols, thus wetting them and ruining the black powder and rendering those guns ineffective.
That's professional as fuck, son. Professional as fuck.
You guys act like I've brought guns against you guys in the past and fucked you guys up really hard in a massive way.
In all fairness,
you weren't even in that fight.
You weren't even in that fight. It was the dog. Okay, it wasn't the pistol. It was the dog.
The dog with a silent spell.
Yeah, that was really fucked up.
All right. All right. Yeah, I've. This will pass.
Then that's the thing I do.
Yes, Rachel, that was true as well. All right, so Rain in a incisive fucking the DM move.
Yeah, I just say, they don't call me Rain for nothing, and I just kind of go whoosh, and yeah.
What a lame catchphrase.
That's the verbal component of the spell.
They don't call me Rain for nothing.
That's the verbal component.
Yeah, it's...
Look, you're hiding behind your shield. This is my moment, damn it.
Yeah, you're hearing a shit ton of elven war cries from up above, as they're called. The words Adri's never even heard before in Elvish. Words they don't say in Princess Kingdom.
It's sticking.
But yeah, I believe that's all I can do.
Okay.
I think, right? I mean, that would that be considered my action?
Let me check. I thought that was a cantrip.
Throw an apple.
No, it is a cantrip.
Oh no! Is it a bonus action or a full action?
Full action, right?
Yeah, it's one action. Yeah, it's one
Okay.
action. Yep, I see it now.
So yeah, okay, yeah. So yes.
Okay, I guess it's a bonus action. Then I run and hide. In case it didn't work the way I think.
Technically, you still have your movement, so.
Yeah, no.
They don't call me Runaway Rain for nothing.
That's right. No. I'll hit him with the jars of head fluid, and then, that's the thing I do.
All right. Sounds good. Miss Adri.
Okay. So there's one drow that's kind of upstairs, you said, and then there's one on our floor?
Yes.
Okay.
He's up in the rafters of the first floor.
Oh, okay.
And then there's one ahead of you guys.
So, what if... Can I cast grease on the rafters?
You can
So
cast grease wherever you
would
want.
They take fall damage?
You can cast grease wherever you want.
But if they fell, they would take fall damage.
They'd have to roll an acrobatics check, and they'd take damage after every 10 feet.
Right. But also with grease, so it's a 10-foot square. Obviously, there's not a 10-foot square of coverage in the rafters. So
no.
If I cast it up on the rafters, would the rest of it fall and hit the ground below them? So okay.
Yes.
I would like to cast grease up on the rafters where that drow is.
You have officially greased the party.
You know, I'm not even gonna point out
okay.
the obvious fucking bullshit going on right now. That when I do it, it's horrible. But Rachel gets a chance to grease, and it's the coolest thing. Okay.
I'll just
Rachel cut right after Dee says, "I'm not going to point it out," and then just cut to the rest of the game. Thank you, future Rachel.
I'd like to catch spiritual weapon on my turn.
Okay, so cast grease. When the grease appears, they have to make a dexterity saving throw. So that is a DC 15.
All right.
Also,
so
is the drow that's on the ground floor, is he standing below and within a 10-foot?
No, he's farther away.
Okay. That's
so no, you do agree. It is always convenient not to have them in a straight line. I believe I need to go back and early freelance moments from the original Ravenloft, and me asking Bubba, why aren't you standing in a straight line? And his answer, I quote, is, "I know you and fuck you." So politely, no, my bad guys are not in a straight line in 10-foot squares of each other because I know you and yeah. So no, would he make the roll on the beginning of his turn, right, Dees? With the grease?
No, it says when the grease appears.
Alrighty.
When you cast it on the person, they have to roll the DC to fall, right? And then after that, then anytime they try to exit the grease, they have to take another one. And anytime they try to anytime they try to do anything that requires them. Oh.
Okay. Anytime they got to require movement around the grease or with the grease, they have to do their check.
Anytime they try to do anything that's elaborate, mean, is what we've been using. Because if you try to jump up and down in it, that's leaving the grease and coming back into the grease. So
okay. Well, I'm pretty sure a 16 beats your DC.
Barely, David.
That's what she said. So, all right.
They're still covered in grease, so they fell and it fell on them, right?
Yeah, but also now Adrian and Rain, I believe, are covered in grease as well.
They're
Rain ran ahead. He was back above, pretty much above you guys in the rafters when the clicks happened when you guys ran in.
In the door, like right above the doorway?
That's what I said. When you guys ran in, you heard the clicks above you.
Well, I wouldn't do that then because I don't want the grease to fall on me.
Well, that's what I was when you said it would have fall down. I'm like, yeah, it would fall on you guys.
You could move out of the way. You should have a move action and a spell.
I mean, you can move out of the way, then cast.
Okay, do that.
All right.
And also, I mean, there's an interpretation here where if the grease falls on them, technically.
Well, I can't cast it on them. It has to be on the ground.
Right. So it covers them on the way down, making it difficult for them to grasp things and hold things. I'm just interpreting. It's a DM makes the final decision, but I am a strong advocate for grease mechanics. I have greased butts. I have greased feet. I have greased weapons.
You've greased entire people, have you not?
I greased butt clothing on people, or the ground. Technically, it would have to be the ground and then drag them through it so that the friction on their butt is reduced and I can move at high speeds dragging them behind me.
It's all about reducing the butt drag.
I've been saying that for years.
What's the actual true name of the spell?
Grease.
That's what I thought. Okay.
It's called slippery butt magic.
Okay, so Adrian moves out of the way, greases up. He makes the save. So any action he takes up there from here on out is required to have a check on. Was that was grease a standard action or a bonus?
Standard.
All right. So, and now we're on to Kavir.
The guy with the shield in front of me. It's a guy, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. All of a sudden I heard a kid in the hallway go, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Excuse me?" Talking to my kids cussing.
That's how you know that they're growing up. It's important that they curse at a young age.
Yep.
There is a Drow male in front of you.
He has a shield, correct?
Yes.
What size? Like a buckler or like a medium?
When it's apart, when you first walked in, it looks about the size of a buckler on each arm. But when he locks them together, it becomes a full shield.
Right, but not a tower, right?
No, he's not doing a tower.
Is what you're saying.
Okay. If this is a size contest, yes.
I'm going to tell him to drop his weapons, drop his shield, and lay down disarmed on the floor. This is a free action because it's conversation.
He flips you the bird.
I'm going to run at him. And holding my shield in front of me, I'm going to throw my full weight at him using the shield as sort of a battering ram. So that's not, I don't know how charge action works. I don't play big melee dudes like this in 5e.
Would that be considered unarmed or effectively? Is it just 1+ strength or?
Is it? It's bull rush, right?
Oh, I didn't think about bull rush. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know. Bull rush is the thing anymore.
No, hold on. Maybe shoving and grappling.
It used to be.
In 3.5 it was.
I'm looking up
but...
shoving in 5e.
Oh my God! Somebody's made a flow chart for it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
Start here.
Yeah.
Do you have at least one available attack? Yes. Is your target within reach? Yes. Is your target more than 2 sizes larger than you? No. Use one of your attack actions to make an athletic strength ability check as contested by your opponent's athletic strength or acrobatics. All right, let's do that.
Okay.
You ready?
Alrighty.
Oh, D-Walk. 17 plus 5. So 22.
16 plus 3. 19.
Sorry, pal.
So now the question is, do you knock them prone? It sounds
I
to me like
yes.
you've got a choice. Well,
prone.
yeah, but you've got a choice though. You can choose to knock them prone, or you can choose to shove them 5 feet.
Oh no! The bull rush, if it passes, knocks them down, right?
The way I'm reading it is that if you make that and you pass, it then it
I
says,
get to choose. Yeah.
Yeah, you get to choose.
D-Walk, what's 5 feet behind him?
The bar.
No, I'm gonna knock him prone.
All right.
Okay.
You knock him prone.
Okay. And then I'm going to tell him to disarm again. And I'm going to use my bonus action to lock my shield.
He tells you in Elvish to eat a dick.
Lolaway Lugagalo. Son of a bitch. Okay, fine. Well, that's my turn, I guess.
The drow on the top's going to drop to the floor, try to land. And that is a 15 on his dex. Check. What's the AC on that grease, Rachel?
15, so he would pass.
All right. He throws both pistols down, draws his 2 short swords, and decides to...
Really quickly, we are still level 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
And he begins to make his way towards Adri, which means he needs to roll again. And that was a 16 on the roll.
Ah.
And as he approaches...
Dexterous motherfuckers.
You need to throw some stuff at him that makes it difficult for him. Like, if you throw a potato at him, he'll have to react. Which is another check.
Well, I mean, we just put oil and grease together. But basically, we made Italian dressing.
So he takes 2 swings at Ray. One with the short swords. First one misses. And the second one, I'm assuming a 12 misses.
Miss.
Yep. Both swings miss. And then the shield guy.
He has to stand up. Provokes the attack of opportunity.
No, he just aims at your ankle.
What? I have a tower shield locked.
Oh, that's true.
No, standing up won't provoke attack of opportunity.
Anymore.
If he does attack while prone, he is at disadvantage. So he would want to stand up, which is half his movement.
And he's also got a giant tower shield blocking my fucking whole body.
So actually...
And he smells like an Olive Garden.
So he stands up.
You want a breadstick, boy? I'm like, oh, God. Am I in prison? We're all family here. I'm like, oh god. You ever said shit from fucking Olive Garden like a threat?
No.
When you're here, you're family. Like, oh god.
Ooh.
Never ending breadsticks. Oh god.
Would you like some unlimited soup and salad?
I'll toss your unlimited super salad.
Damn. Did I write that down wrong?
Here's a bottle of our house wine.
I'd like to Grigio your Pinot. Look at me. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I'm tired, but I've been trying. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, you know?
Just someone staring menacingly at you with a Parmesan cheese grater.
Just
slowly turning it. It's just falling on the floor. They're just staring at you, slowly turning that little crank.
Would you like a pepperoni?
Okay, he stands up. He says a magic spell, or he speaks an elven magical, and he rolls 4 rocks on the ground, or what looks like 4 rocks at your feet.
Okay.
If you can see through the shield. And then he backs up to the bar.
Okay.
All right. And on top of the round is Nate with Rain.
Okay. So one jumped down and is threatening Adri, correct?
Yes.
I would then move back to basically sandwich that little son of a bitch, and then I'm gonna try and stab him in the back because that sounds like a good idea. So, that's a bunch. That's 21.
Right. Sounds good. That does hit.
Okay, but I will not. Well, okay, you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. All right, so do I get sneak attack on that then?
Yeah, because we're both.
You're both. Right, okay.
Yeah. Although technically, I haven't drawn my weapon yet, so I don't know if that matters.
You're still threatening him. He still has to split his attention amongst 2 people. You can punch him.
So I'll get my normal damage plus a d6. Okay, so with my sneak attack, that's a total of 7 points of damage.
Ouch.
Scrub rogue.
And that was the pistolier. All right. Miss AJ?
I'm going to draw my dagger, and I'm going to try to stab this drow.
All right.
That's my turn.
She said she's going to try?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That bad. Oof.
Ooh. All right.
It's an 8. I got an 8, okay?
Total?
That's all good.
Yeah, total.
Total providence.
All right, Kavir.
All right, guy stood up, yeah?
And then he laid something on the ground. He said spoke elven magic and then backed up.
You said 4 stones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything I recognize right away?
They look a lot like bullets.
Bullets. Oh, he's gonna try to shoot me via fucking floor bullets. You're using them incorrectly. I'm supposed to put them in a gun. I guess he could explode them. Like if he put them on the ground, heat them up with something. This is a series of thoughts this guy probably shouldn't be having. You said the guy's up against the bar, correct?
Yes.
All right, D-Walk. I'm going to take a vital strike at this guy.
As you do, one of the magical pieces shoots at you.
As I do?
Mm-hmm. The minute you move, it activates the magic and one piece fires at you.
Okay.
Let me do a roll on that. Oh, you need to do a dex saving throw. I don't need a roll, you do.
Okay. Oof. I got a 5.
1d6.
You get to roll that.
Yeah, you take 1 damage. Damn it.
Wah, wah, wah.
It sounded better in my head when I planned it. All right, now take your lethal strike.
It's going to be 16 to hit.
His AC is 17.
So then I do not hit.
No, he deflects it with a shield.
Okay, next person's turn.
All right. It is the Pistolier. He's going to roll before he attacks. So the Pistolier fails to make his check. I believe I have a 14. And as he tries to swing, he trips and slips.
So while he's prone, if we make melee attacks on him, we get advantage.
Now, when he trips, is he allowed to stand up in the same turn if he hasn't moved yet?
Yeah, it would be half his movement.
So he trips. He tries to make an attack. He trips. He falls and stands up and is like, "Yeah, y'all didn't see that." All right.
I meant to do that. It was totally what I meant to do.
The other Drow. This time, Kavir, describe to me how your shield dingled right now, or with the position of your shield.
It was pointing right at the guy that was right in front of me. The guy I bull rush charged, and then while he was on the ground, I had locked it directly in front of him, so that I would sort of like lean out to the right of it and then lunge forward with the spear to try to hit him.
All right, sounds good. With an 18 on an acrobatic roll, he runs at you and goes up 1 foot on the shield, using the flips over you to behind you. Then begins to rolls 18 plus, where is it? 18 plus 5 is 20.
That's a hit.
Yeah, okay. And then 4 damage.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, he casts Hunter's Mark on you.
Prick.
All right, top of the round. Rain.
All right, so I've got the one that's still threatening Adri, right? Then I am going to stab him again.
All righty.
So if I do that, that's a D20, and it's a 21 again, 2 17s in a row. So 4 points. That's 6, and then a D6, which is 4. That's 10 points of damage this time around. Much better.
Very nice. Very nice. How much total? You said 10.
10 and 7 from the first one.
All right, so 17 total. All righty. I believe Ray's up next.
Okay, time for the useless dagger. 15 to hit.
Is his AC really that high? Yes, it is. 15 does not hit.
Okay. That is...
No, 15 does not hit. He's at 16 without the shield. All right, now it is Kavir's turn.
I'm going to hit him with a Vital Strike, my newly remembered Vital Strike.
You turning around to do that? He jumped over you.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to, right?
Okay.
I'm going to turn around in position.
Right. A second piece of ammunition fires at you. Roll a dex.
Okay. 12.
You beat it. 12.
Yay. Okay, I'm going to attack him with the Vital Strike.
All right.
18 to hit.
You cleared the AC. Nice.
Damage is 1d8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's not right, is it? 15?
It'd be your
It's 7 on the roll plus 4 from my charisma or wisdom. I'm sorry, and plus strength.
Your strength's 5, right?
3.
3. So
7 plus 4 plus 3.
That's 14.
14, sorry.
All right. Sounds good. Alrighty. The Pistoliers, yeah, you strike hard, you strike deep, dude. You got past the shields that time. Alrighty.
He's got a hole in him now, right?
He's definitely bleeding.
I popped him like a can of remember the old cans of Heist? You have to pop 2 sides to get it to glug out.
Yep.
That's some old shit.
That is some old shit indeed.
I can identify with the old people like you, Nate. I'm going to try to pick it up, guys. I'm sorry. The 5 hours kicking in now.
All good, brother. Yeah, that Pistolier Drow cannot stay on his feet right now. He slips again and forces himself back up and is like, damn this grease. And then the shielder.
Someone throw a lightning bolt at it so we can have grease lightning.
It's electrifying.
No, he does not clear your AC with a 15. So his bladed shield bounces off yours.
Because he a punk bitch.
And we are back to the top with Rain.
All right. So still have one on Adri, right?
Oh, I wish I were a bard right now. Down came the rain and washed the spiders out.
Stab at some bitch again. Well, shit, the D20 likes me tonight. That's an 18.
And that clears the AC.
That's another 7.
All righty.
Rachel's having a bad time with her dagger. She's not growing a fondness for the weapon.
Miss Adri, it's your turn.
Dagger. 23.
Hey!
That clears the AC.
All right. Let's get ready for minimal damage. No. Oh my god. 8 piercing damage.
Hey, there you go.
Damage. 42 dagger damage.
I got 42 damage on a D6. It's amazing.
That's the love of a dagger. The dagger will teach you all kinds of things about life. A short blade goes a long way.
It's not the length of the blade, but the girth of it.
What? It's like she's stabbing him with a metal Dorito. Yeah. I use this for cutting cakes. I don't know why that was funny in my brain, but as soon as I said it, I was like, I regret this. I used that for cutting cakes. The fuck does that even mean?
It wasn't a joke. It was just a statement.
I use that for cutting cakes. Also, I'm really into scripture. Would you like to hear some of my favorite passages? What's going on? Oh,
you're up.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so which one is the worst looking from my medical standpoint?
The one in front of you.
Okay. Well then, wait, are they in a line? There's 2 of them, so I guess they're always in a line, depending on where I'm standing. That's a philosophy of these for you. You can write that down.
Yes, but to do that, you would actually get one of your party members in the way.
Oh, god damn it! You guys are ruining the thing that was going to fail. Okay, I'm just going to attack this. Oh wait! If I push him using a bull rush and I knock him back 5 feet, he would be in the grease, correct?
Let me check them out.
He was by the bar. He jumped over me, so that means 5 feet between me and him, 5 to 10 over me, 5 behind, and then pushed another 5. So from the bar,
the grease is at the entrance.
Right.
Like the entryway is the bar within 10 feet of the entrance.
No. I guess not, yeah. Okay, fine. Then I'll just attack him.
All
right. Just a standard attack this time. Oh, wait, that's D8. Sorry. 19.
That hits.
8 damage. 8 damage.
All right. Yeah, he's pretty bloody, but he's still
not dead yet?
standing. No.
Son of a bitch. Can I kick as a free action?
Not yet.
I'm going to yell at him one more time to put his weapons down and disarm.
Again, he pretty much speaks to you in Elven war cry.
Okay.
Something.
Look, you can lead a dead guy to water, but you can't make him drown. Right? I mean, I guess you can. No, wait, he's already dead. You can't make him drown. Next turn. Next person.
No worries. It's the Pistolier. We're going to see if he can pull off an attack again and stay standing. He stays standing. 16.
Oops.
All right. 2 attacks off against Ray. That is 14 does not hit, right?
Nope.
And the second one is a 25.
That will definitely hit.
And that is 5 damage. And the shield guy is going to cast darkness on the room. Or at least in the area around you all. So yes, 15 feet centered around him. Creates a black orb.
Rachel, you can see in the dark, right?
Not magical darkness. Depending on that guy's class, he might be able to see through it, but normally you can't. Even if you have dark vision, you can't see through magical darkness.
He might be trying to escape.
Yeah.
Well, he casts it, so he can have a move action, but he can't do too much more than that.
He casts darkness, and then nothing comes.
There was no darkness?
No, the darkness comes, but nothing after the darkness, just silence.
They say it's darkest just before dawn.
And you guys without a dawn-carrying Adri.
They say it's darkest just before Don Quixote.
All right. At this point, the other one's up. And in the darkness, you hear him slip and fall and curse again and stand back up. And it is Rain's turn in the dark.
So I can no longer see the one that fell. Was that the one that was attacking Adri?
Yes.
So I was able to hear where he was, right?
Oh yeah, you heard him fall. You heard him cuss. You heard him stand back up again as he's done in the last few rounds.
But I can't see him.
No.
I guess I'm going to attack the darkness. I'm just kidding.
All right.
So I make an attack roll, what, at -5?
Disadvantage.
At disadvantage, okay.
Well, technically normal since you had it. Well, actually no, because in the darkness you lose the advantage. So it'd just be normal attack with.
Okay. I'll take it.
Okay.
Hot shit. That's an 18 again.
Somehow, oddly, you connect.
Do I
hear
get
a screech of pain?
Yeah. Do I get sneak attack though?
No,
because I don't have advantage anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
so
I would say no because you wouldn't be able to target the vital.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Okay, so it's max damage though. It's a D4, so 4 on the D4, so 6.
Alrighty. Yeah, you hear him in full pain, just arc.
Okay. Can I then? So who is all enveloped? Is everybody in the room now enveloped in the darkness?
As far as you know, You're not sure the full limits of it. Out of game, it's 15 feet off the homie that cast it, but you're not sure how far it extends.
Okay, so if I step out of it, I don't know if I'm actually going to, and I don't know that I want to step out of it because I at least have a reasonable idea of where Slippy is right now on the floor. So,
and do you remember where the other grease is on the floor?
Nope, not even close. All around me, I'm sure, though. Nope, I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stand in the darkness.
All right. Miss Adri, in the dark.
I guess I'm going to stab at where I think this guy is.
All right.
Is this at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Kavir?
I guess I could use my stick to kind of swat like a blind person. Right? In the direction where I heard the ow. Right? So imagine Matt Murdock.
Yeah. Now, the owl you heard come from was the other Drow, not the one you were facing.
Right. You said that guy left.
Well, I just said you didn't hear anything after he cast darkness.
Okay, well then I'm going to take the spear out and I'm going to spin around in a circle.
All right.
And try to tap him.
All right. Take attack with a disadvantage.
Can those bullet things see in the dark?
That I'm not sure of being magical.
So no. That's what he means. What he means is no. They can't. They've been blinded. 17 plus 3 is 20, and then the second one, 10.
No, you don't hit.
Shouldn't he have disadvantage as well?
If he would to attack, yes.
Okay. All right.
Because I don't believe anything says Drow have supernatural. I mean, they may have dark vision, but they don't have supernatural dark vision.
That, and he's the Limbo World Champion, so when I spun it at him, he could hear the wind and he ducked down underneath.
Hey, what can I say, man? He was on So You Can, Stars Could Dance or whatever that show is. He took it 3 years running.
What'd you say it was?
So You Can Dance.
Oh, So You Can Dance? It's So You Think You Can Dance. So You Can Dance.
I was trying to make you feel better about.
Saw someone dance and was like, "So you can dance." What else can you do?
I thought David called it Stars Can Dance.
Yeah,
that said something stupid. Already, Deese is the only one that tells bad jokes.
They have one on. Shut up. I'm tired. They have a joke on 30 Rock where they go, "America's Kids Got Singing," is the name of the show.
Alrighty, Pistoliers up.
Thanks for listening to Freelance Heroism Plays Dragon Heist. If you would like to support us, please check out our Patreon. We're at patreon.com/freelance_heroism. We have different things there. Character journals, art, bloopers, stuff like that.
Our cast includes me as Dr. Kavir the Raven, Rachel as Adri the Highborn Artificer, Nate as Rain Trichet, Dockside Officiant, and of course, D-Walk as Dr. Midnight, and everybody else in the game. Thanks for listening to Freelance Heroism Plays Dragon Heist, and we don't invoice in this group. We'll be back next week with more episodes, so stay tuned.
Just talk about horses.
I don't know what the hell we were talking about. Like because we started. You wanted to know about Tsushima.
Uh-huh.